Have you ever wondered why people say one thing, but do something completely different? Pause for half a second. Why someone pulls away right when things get close? Why arguments repeat with different people? Why you feel misunderstood even when you explain yourself clearly? Here's the thing. It's not random. And it's not your imagination. Most human behavior is driven by rules we never consciously learned. Rules that silently shape how we love, how we react, and who we feel drawn to. Today, we're going deep into the psychology of human behavior and relationships. Not surface-level advice. Not motivational quotes. But the invisible patterns running the show. And once you see them, you'll never look at people the same way again. Let's start with one powerful truth. People don't react to reality. They react to their interpretation of reality. Two people can experience the exact same event and walk away with completely different emotions. Why? Because your brain is constantly asking one silent question: is this safe for me? Safe emotionally. Safe socially. Safe for your identity. This is why criticism feels like an attack. Why silence feels personal. Why small things trigger big reactions. It's not about what happened. It's about what the brain thinks it means. Imagine this. You send a message to someone you care about. They don't reply for hours. Logically, you know they might be busy. But emotionally? Your mind starts filling the gap. Did I say something wrong? Are they losing interest? Am I not important? Nothing actually happened. But your brain created a story. Psychologists call this meaning-making. The brain hates uncertainty. So it invents explanations to feel in control. Here's the scary part. Most conflicts don't start with actions. They start with assumptions. Quick question for you. How many arguments in your life were really about the surface issue? And how many were actually about feeling unseen, disrespected, or unsafe? Keep that thought. Because this connects to something deeper. From early experiences, your brain learns a relationship pattern. Psychology calls this attachment style. Not labels. Not excuses. Just learned responses. Some people learned, closeness is safe. Others learned, closeness leads to disappointment. So when intimacy increases, different behaviors appear. One person leans in. Another pulls away. Not because they don't care, but because their nervous system is trying to protect them. This is why chasing rarely creates closeness. And why space sometimes brings people back. Counterintuitive, right? Now let's zoom out. Why do people act confident in public but insecure in private? Why do some dominate conversations while others stay quiet? It comes down to social survival instincts. Your brain is wired to monitor status, belonging, and rejection. That's why being ignored hurts more than being criticized. At least criticism still means you matter. And this is why people sometimes act difficult when they're actually feeling powerless. Behavior is communication. Even when people don't know what they're saying. Here's a powerful reframe that changes everything. Instead of asking, why are they acting like this? Ask, what might they be trying to protect? Their image? Their independence? Their emotional safety? This single shift reduces anger and increases clarity. You stop personalizing behavior that was never about you. And paradoxically, that's when relationships improve. But let's be honest. You're not just dealing with other people. You're dealing with yourself too. Notice your own patterns. When do you shut down? When do you over-explain? When do you seek reassurance? Those moments are signals, not flaws. Self-awareness isn't about self-blame. It's about self-leadership. Here's the core takeaway. Human behavior is rarely logical. But it is predictable. When you understand the emotional needs beneath actions, People stop feeling confusing. Relationships stop feeling like chaos. And you stop reacting on autopilot. This isn't about controlling others. It's about understanding the system you're already in. If this video made you see people differently, that's awareness kicking in. And awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. If you want more psychology-backed insights on behavior, mindset, and relationships, you know what to do. Like the video if it gave you value. Subscribe if you want to understand people on a deeper level. Because once you see the patterns, you can't unsee them.